Hi everyone, Larry here, and yes, we're back at the original claim. I know I should be over in Snowrune blowing things up, but I've already done that. And just had to come, with this new update of them fixing the dirt and all that. I just wanted to check things out, but for some reason, I got a piece of dirt hung up there, and I don't know why. So, I don't know if that update worked, but it's either here nor there. So one of my subscribers who also plays this game is just having a fit trying to deal with their claim over at was it Ice Rune, which is the forge, and they're asking me, they're just like, Larry, with what you do, please do something over there because things don't make sense. And I'm like, okay, even though I have another map going, it's like, I'll start a claim over here to show you actually how to deal with Ice Rune, because it's totally opposite compared to all the other claims on how you dig and how you set up your drills and all that. And it is by far the most challenging claim in the game. And it's freaking awesome. And yeah, things that you'd normally do in a horizontal build, you can't get away with in a vertical build. And yes, I mean vertical build. So, and most people are just like, Larry, vertical build? What are you talking about? And it's easier to show you than it is to try to explain it, because it's a head scratcher. So I've bought some supplies. I've already taken them down in there. And so we are going to get things cooking over here. And I went and picked up some iron and some cloudium and all that for over here. And of course we have our tier 1 already built, and we're going to have to get the statue for the harvester, so we're going to have to buy that. I just don't know where I put all my coins. But let's go ahead and head down to the claim. Okay, here at the claim, of course, it's 7,200 to buy it. It's for sale, so let's just go ahead and buy it. How much coins do I have here? Just shy of 3 million, so we can afford this. Now, just so you are aware, this wall right here and this right here is the only place we can mine. I know a lot of people think that, oh, if I buy this, I can mine anywhere. No. It's just right here. And I know a lot of people are like, that's not very big. I can't do anything. Oh, it's a lot larger than you think it is. So let us take this over to the store. Now, according to patch notes, they added more stuff at the store. I'm not sure what they've added, but it is what it is. I know the stuff that they don't sell, are the electronics and dynamite and all that other fun stuff. But, you can't have everything. Now, the one thing that I did definitely buy that's not over here is the gem compressor. Definitely need the gem compressor, so I already bought one of those and it's down here. But let us purchase this right here. We're definitely going to need this. And what else? We're doing cloudium, so let's go ahead and buy the booster. And we'll put that puppy there. And, well, 1774, not too bad. I will take this stuff up to the forge, and I'll be right back. Okay, so if nobody's ever used the forge before, what you have are these statues, which we're going to need a few of these right here, which is our tier 1 drills. So just for right now, I'm only going to make just one, just to show you how the forge works. Go ahead and drop your iron in there and pull this handle. Bam. Here is our tier 1 drill. Now I'm going to take it over here because this right here, oh, that'll drop it off in our truck. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, wrong way. Now, my understanding is Max fixed falling through these grates, so we can't use that trick anymore. So the only thing I can do is drop it off the edge and send it down. So we have that. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the harvester and the boosters, and I'll meet you back at the claim. Okay, now that we have both machines down here, yeah, I did make a mistake. I'm sure everybody noticed because I accidentally bought the tier 2 drill, and of course I had to build that, but I meant to grab the tier 1 harvester. Now, this is a vertical build, and what I mean by that is looking at the wall. If we go into the wall like this, the further back you go, the higher the grade the dirt. So for these tier 1 drills, we have to go back at least 8 spaces. Well, that's all well and good, but you have to dig out. And that's the thing about this build, is if you want to have a large build, you cannot build backward to forward or forward to backward. Because if you do that, like if I place a drill right here, that's in tier 1 dirt. If I go one level back, that's on, level 2 dirt. And then level 3 dirt behind that. So sure, only one, if you put down say 8 drills, only one of your drills is going to be at the high grade dirt. The other 7 are going to go from really crappy level 1 dirt to, level 7 dirt. So a lot of people make that mistake. And what you have to do is you have to build left to right. Okay? That is the key to this whole thing. Now, if you want a very large build, then you have to tier it up vertically. And I do believe I might be able to get 3 levels of drills, I'm thinking. So, the easiest way to do this is, of course, with explosives. I think it's great that people like to do things by hand, but it's just too labor intensive. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one. Okay, we're going to put one here. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that that charge is right there. Okay. This has a blast radius of 2 spaces to the left, 2 spaces to the right, 2 up, 2 down, 2 backward, 2 forward. Okay, so it's basically a 5x5 cube. Now, if I really wanted to, I could take this and I could place it up this high and one over to the left. And I could try to get it like right there. That should blast out this whole thing. So let me show you. Oh, hopefully I can find a detonator in this. And using carts are godsend. Okay, can I find my detonators? Oh no. I made the mistake of hiding my detonators in here and I can't see them. That is not good. Come on. Come on, Mr. Detonator. Let me see one of you. Okay, I'm going to have to offload this, so I'll be back. Oh, that was such a pain. Even the detonators are stacked on top of detonators. Okay, let's go ahead and change this with R. And... okay. Oh, that's right. T moves it around like that. Okay. Now, watch what this thing does. Okay, notice how it didn't hurt the bottom because this is undiggable dirt. But if I take my rake, I think I should be able to increase. Okay, so no matter what, I'm going to be able to bring up the very top level dirt, okay, which is good. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to go back far enough to do this. And what you want to do is you want to have your tier 1 pick. And you just want to keep on blasting until we reach the end of tier 1 dirt. But we want to be as close to the tier 2 as possible, if that makes sense. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? There we go. Okay, we can go, if I could get it in one more, I'd like to. I can't. And you know what? It's probably not going to let me put the handle there. So we'll just do it the long, hard way. We'll wind up using 5 detonators, which is fine. Come on. And after each blast, just double check to make sure that you can still ting it with your pickaxe. So I know this looks tedious and it seems like a total pain, but believe it or not, doing it this way is faster. Right now I'm just doing the basics and it's going slow. What I would be doing is I would place charges on this at several charges up and just set off one explosion. Okay, that fits, so we'll put that there. But yeah, digging out the hole so you have easier access is definitely what you want to do. And we're getting close to that back wall. Now, the one thing that will happen is this blast is strong enough to penetrate the tier 2 dirt, even though the pickaxe isn't. That's the reason why I'm testing this thing and going back 1 block to make sure I don't get into the tier 2 dirt. Because right now, only thing I'm concentrating on right now is my tier 1 build. Because granted, yeah, it's nice to have that setup at the other place, but I want to make all my money here versus having to go to the other claim to get what I want. Now, see, this worked out perfect. Right here is tier 1 dirt. And we've actually started to blast into the first level of tier 2 dirt. Now, if you notice, with how this goes, this kind of staggers up a little bit. The claim isn't perfectly straight, so you have to watch out for that. But now, what we want to do is we'll take our rake and right there. That right there will allow me, and you always have to confirm with your pickaxe. Will your pickaxe go through this? Yes. Okay. So that means I can place a drill here because this is a level 1 pickaxe. So always test your dirt. If you don't test your dirt, there's a good chance you're going to start your build and you can't place your drills. Now, I bet you this is not going to be tall enough. Oh, it is. Okay. So that right here is our first drill. Now, I already know, because I've mined this thing out before, this curves up and I want my build to be straight. That's why you want to make sure you excavate the whole bottom so you can see the rise and fall, the unevenness of this claim. So, but the great thing is this is a vertical build. So this is level 8 dirt all the way straight up to the roof. So this drill does not care where it's at vertically. It's all on top level dirt. Now, if I place this drill one step forward, it's all going to be level 7 dirt. And that's not what I want. I want to mine on the best. So we have that. Now, what I've been doing is I do not put these things side by side. What I do is I treat this as the next level, because when I start doing my tier 2 build, I know I cannot mine into that next level of dirt starting at tier 3. So I try to get into the habit of making sure my water pipes and all that do not go behind the drills. So that's why I absolutely stop at this point as far as the tier 1 goes. So I know for a fact the best way for me to set up the build is turn the drill to the right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a drill here, spewing out to a belt. And the great thing is I'll be able to stack them, and I should be able to go 3 high. And all those drills are going to feed this one bottom belt. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a funnel between, on the second level of drills, I'm going to put a funnel right at the bottom right there. So they're going to throw their dirt and it's going to fall straight down because the funnel is going to control it. If it gets wonky, then what I can do is I can place another funnel about right here at this height, so it directly goes onto the belt. And then I'm going to pull and have my processing done out here. I might even do some of the belt work in here in the claim. So that's how we're going to start off on this build. And I'll show you all of that later. But water-wise, this is where it gets kind of tricky because we want auto repair. So we're going to have to set up our water to where we have room for the auto repair. And so I've come up with what I think is going to be a pretty unique way of doing auto repair and keep it all here right over the water. Not have the auto repair anywhere else in the build. So that's going to be pretty unique. So that is the very basics of how you want to start out with this claim. Go ahead and get it mined out just so you can get the level, because it'll be easier to run your belts. Once you have that, then get your water going and then start placing your drills. And just remember, keep everything at this back level and work your way up. And so in our next episode, I will have our first group of drills going. So you'll see exactly how this thing works, and you can copy it. You can do whatever you want. And I think people are going to really like the auto repair that I have planned here. So enjoy. Hopefully this has dispelled some headaches for you so you can understand this mine claim a lot easier. And unfortunately, for all you people that have built from the back forward, well, I'm sorry. You're not making as much money as you could be. So, sorry. Anyway, I'm Larry, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.